You're listening to the Outer Banks This Week podcast, a place for people to hear what's going on up and down the beach and get the truth about what really goes on around the Outer Banks. So, here we go.
All right, thank you so much, Lexi. Outer Banks This Week podcast, episode number 92, and it's all brought to you by Kelly's Automotive in Manteo. Again, if it has doors, it can be yours. Hey, Christmas is right around the corner. What better gift than the gift of a car, the gift of a shed? Kelly is the gift that keeps on giving over at Kelly's Automotive in Manteo. I'm telling you right now, he, Dakota, the rest of the gang there would love to get you outfitted with a new vehicle, a new shed to put all of your stuff you're going to get for Christmas this year in, or if you need service, they can do that too over at Kelly's Automotive. Check them out online at kellysobxauto.com. It is Thanksgiving week, and I want to say happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you that listen to the podcast every week. I appreciate my buddy Adam. He sent me a picture of his Friendsgiving he did last weekend, some of the food and the things that they had there. Man, it looked delicious. I appreciate that. Got me hungry, and I actually ended up having a pretty solid weekend as well. I went to Bristol, Virginia. Okay, right there on the Tennessee line. You got Bristol, Virginia, Bristol, Tennessee. It's actually a really cool little spot of the country. Went out there, spent it with my wife's family. We stayed at her aunt's house. Her aunt, uncle, super sweet people. Her side of the family, they're wonderful. I love them. I love going out there and spending time with them. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you got to go spend time with the in-laws and blah, blah. No, it's not even like that with my in-laws. My in-laws are great. I enjoy them, and I have fun every time I go out there and get to spend time with my wife's family. It's just a good time. We went to the Bristol Raceway, got to drive. This was really cool. So they light up the track. They have all these different lights out there and different light displays and whatnot. And you drive through it all. You spend like $30. I want to say it was like $30 per car. And you drive through it and you look at the lights and they got a bunch of different displays and everything. But it's at one point you end up on the track. You drive the Bristol Raceway track. And they have light displays all around the track. It is so cool. I mean, I wanted to get up in the turns in the worst way and gun it because my vehicle has that Hemi in it. That's right. I said Hemi. Yeah, you know, that super powerful 426. Yeah, I got that thing in my vehicle, and I wanted to get up in those turns and just like gun it, but they had it kind of roped off, and I feel like I probably would have gone to jail. But anyway, regardless, super cool experience. If you get a chance to do something like that, I think Charlotte, from what I understand, does the same thing at the lights out there in Charlotte on the raceway. Like, go out there and do it. Really, really cool. Went out to went to Pigeon Forge for a day, took my littlest, Murray. He had his 4th birthday a week and a half ago. And we went to the Little Diggers place in Pigeon Forge where you can actually like get on heavy equipment and see. Murray loves backhoes, tractors, things like that. He geeks out when he sees them. He loves them so much. So we went and did something like that. The only problem, and I'm not, please, if you have been there or if you know somebody that works there or owns the place, please don't think I'm shooting a jab at them. But I felt like it was a little bit more expensive than what it should have been in order to go. In my opinion, for what you got, it wasn't worth what you paid. I had fun. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. We all had fun, but I didn't feel like I had the amount of money fun. I'm not going to go into the pricing and everything like that, but it just... I'm sorry. I'm not shooting a jab at these people. Please don't think that's what I'm doing. But it just wasn't worth what I spent, in my opinion. That's just my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, but my littlest had fun, and I guess you really can't put a price on that. You know, Austin, he enjoyed it. Can't really put a price on that type of stuff. I know. But I was kind of shell-shocked when they told me how much it was for the 4 of us to go in. I looked at my wife. I was like, really? But anyway, my kids had fun, and that's what's most important. But, you know, where I had fun was I went to a Buc-ee's. Yeah, they have a Buc-ee's right there at the corner of I-40 and whatever that road is that takes you into Pigeon Forge and Sevierville right there in Tennessee. And I went in there. I didn't get to spend as much time in there as I wanted to because my littlest, at the end of being at the Little Diggers spot in Sevierville or Pigeon Forge, wherever it is, he was antsy. He was done. He was tired. So like my wife sat in the car with him and my oldest and I, Austin, and I went into Buc-ee's. And let me tell you something. You walk in and like the smells and just the different things that are going on in there just kind of all hit you at once. And it was kind of overwhelming. And I wanted to kind of like take it all in, but I knew I was like, look, my wife's in the car with Murray, and I know that he's probably not exactly in the best mind space. So it's like, let's hurry up, get in and get out. I got my beaver nuggets and went out the door. But the next time I get an opportunity to go to a Buc-ee's, I'm definitely going to spend some more time in there. Okay, definitely going to spend a little bit more time. I've heard their brisket is really good. Has anybody had their brisket? Has anybody had any of their barbecue from there? Because I've heard this stuff. And of course, me being a barbecue connoisseur, I got to try it. I got to know, you know? We'll find out one day, but I'll get back out there. I know my wife, the mountains call her home on a regular basis. And a lot of times when she goes, I end up going too. So I'll get another opportunity to go. But that was a lot of fun going into the Buc-ee's. Got back just the other day, and I'll tell you something. I thought this was really weird. I'm going to just shine a little bit of light on this. I was at a gas station in Kernersville, North Carolina, getting gas, heading back to the Outer Banks, and I just happened to glance over at the gas station, just looking around while I'm pumping gas, and I noticed this Amazon pickup location had a bunch of like boxes that you could put Amazon boxes into, I guess. Now, is that a common thing? Do we have those here on the Outer Banks? If we do, I've never seen them. Never. But is that something like you could have your Amazon delivery delivered to a gas station? Because this was like an Exxon station, I'm pretty sure. Is that Exxon? No, it may have been a BP. Heck, I don't remember. But all I know is it was different. I'm not going to say, it was strange. It was kind of strange. It was like there's an Amazon delivery location with like 10 different little cubbies that have like little lock key things that you can lock it up. And then I guess you get a key and you unlock it. I just want to know how that process works. Like I ordered something from Amazon. I'm getting it delivered to the local BP station because they have a lockbox there. I'm just kind of confused. Like, what is the purpose? Why don't you just have it delivered straight to your house? Why have it delivered to a BP station? Like, I'm confused. If somebody could clear that up for me, that would be great. I'm just a question that I'm kind of throwing out to all of you that listen. Is there a reason why they do that? Because I'll gladly come back on next week and bring this back up if somebody gives me an answer to this question. I just don't understand. A Amazon drop-off location at a gas station. Why not just go to your house? Anyway, we digress. No guest this week. You got me. We're going to go through what's coming up this holiday season. We're going to go through some Thanksgiving places that you can go to, or some places you can go to eat Thanksgiving, rather, and just shine some light on some different activities. That's all we're going to do this week. I didn't have a guest, but I knew that a podcast had to happen. The show must go on. News? Do I really want to bring this up? I don't know. So apparently there's another sugar kingdom coming to the Outer Banks, to Nags Head. It has caused quite the stir, okay? I believe Sam Walker's got it covered for you. Go online to samwalkerobxnews.com for all the latest and greatest that the news has to offer on the Outer Banks. You got questions? Sam Walker is the answer. Grand Slam, woo, Sam Walker. Yes, online at samwalkerobxnews.com. And don't forget to tune into the Sam and M podcast. Fantastic folks. Love them so much. Great people all the way around. samwalkerobxnews.com. Hey, want to give a shout out right now to Mr. Chad Williams, the athletic director at First Flight High School. He's got the Good Guys versus Cancer basketball tournament coming up December 4th and through the 7th. And he encourages you to come out and see some showcased basketball talent coming to the Outer Banks. Of course, you got all your local boys. We got Manio players. We've got First Flight players. We got Hatters players coming to play in this thing, but there's also some different players from across the state, different teams from across the state, and a few in Virginia that will be there as well. And some of these ball players are pretty daggum good, and it's all for a great cause. Good Guys versus Cancer. I want to thank Mr. Chad Williams, Coach Chad Williams, the athletic director at First Flight High School, for being on with me to talk about that tournament. I hope you can make it. I'm going to do my absolute best to get out there and see what's going on and check everything out. but I really hope that you can check it out as well. So yeah, just go to goodguysvscancer.com for more details. Hey, Captain Marty's rolling right along. We got more stories coming out. We just had a Thanksgiving story this past week. We got Christmas stories for the entire month of December that are going to be out every Saturday. And of course, you can always listen to us fishing reports online at OuterBanksThisWeek.com. Going to take a quick little break, but when we come back, I'm going to jump into some shout outs. But first, a word from our friends over at the Christmas Shop. And hey, if you're looking for that perfect holiday gift for someone that loves the Outer Banks, what better gift than the gift of a book from local author Jan Dawson.
Don't you want to unwrap a bit of summertime this holiday season? It might be cold outside, but it's time to head to the Outer Banks in 2 Jan Dawson Hatteras Island romance novels that are sure to warm your heart. Find your favorite reading spot and snuggle up to an old love rekindled in storm season or a new romance after heartbreak in Hooked on You. Storm season even has a Christmas ending. Make sure Santa has these books at the top of your list or make someone's holiday OB extra special. Available at all Outer Banks bookstores or on Amazon. Just search Jan Dawson.
Come and experience the magic of the Christmas Shop and General Store in Manio. The Christmas Shop and General Store has been an Outer Banks destination for over 57 years and was voted the #1 Christmas store in North Carolina. With rooms like the barn, full of Christmas favorites, we'll personalize any ornament for free. In the coastal room, with all of your Outer Banks Christmas decorations to memorialize your trip. There's a Halloween room that will rival any haunted house. And a General Store with an assortment of homemade candies, sweets, and other local treats. The Christmas Shop is now doing wine tastings daily from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and is offering wines by the glass to sip on while you shop. The Christmas Shop and General Store in Manio, creating magical memories with exciting experiences since 1967.
The Christmas Shop in Manio. What a cool place. If you get a chance, honestly, even if it's not Christmas, even if it's like the middle of July or even March or whatever, if it's not Christmas, you need to go by the Christmas Shop and check that place out. It's definitely, I mean, you can't go in there and not smile. I'm not even kidding. It's a happy, happy place. And they got a lot of cool stuff in there too. I mean, Halloween room, you heard them talking about there's a Halloween room. Yeah, there definitely is. And it's pretty intense. I steer the little kids away, but it's definitely cool. Go to the Christmas Shop, seriously. Shout outs. I really just want to shout out to those that are working so hard to give people things to do on the Outer Banks this holiday season. I'm talking about the Misfit Bars. I'm talking about my guy George Etheridge, who works so hard, he and his wife, to put on a Wine Cheese Christmas, which you'll hear me talk more about in just a little bit. I'm talking about Mark Baylog over at Lucky 12 with the 12 Bars. I'm talking about all the businesses that stay open to give people things. Greg Smurdell. I mean, come on. The guy is constantly coming up. He's got trivia nights all over the place, which I'll be hosting one of, and I'll talk more about that in a little bit. Juan Cheese Marina's doing lots of cool stuff. I mean, all these different things and more are things that I'm going to go over in a little bit, but I want to shout out to each and every one of you, the business owners, the entrepreneurs, all of you that work so hard to give people things to do in the off season here on the Outer Banks, because a lot of times people are like, oh, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. Oh, the Outer Banks sucks in the winter. Oh, no. It's not the case at all. There are things to do. I promise you. And I will keep you informed with all the things to do at OuterBanksThisWeek.com. Okay? Seriously, you stick with me. I'm going to keep you up to speed with what's going on. All right? Again, so many great things going on, and it can all be found online at OuterBanksThisWeek.com. I'm going to talk about those things, like I said, here in just a few moments. But hey, listen, Silver Bonsai in Manio, Kat and Ben over there would love to help you find that perfect gift for that special guy or special girl or a piece of artwork or a bonsai tree. They want to help you find it for that special someone in your life. And hey, if you want to party, and I mean really party, coming up at the end of January, there's a big party for the Dare Education Foundation's Dueling Pianos. It's their signature event. I'm going to tell you all about Silver Bonsai Gallery and the Dare Education Foundation signature event right now.
Back by popular demand, the Dare Education Foundation Dueling Pianos signature event, presented by Town Bank, Friday, January 31st from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at 108 Budley in downtown Manteo.
Dance the night away to the New York Dueling Pianos while supporting Dare County Schools.
With a live auction and buy it now auction, fantastic food, and tasty beverages, this is guaranteed to be the party to start the year off the right way.
Get your tickets now at dareeducationfoundation.org. All money raised goes back to our teachers and kids.
It's a ton of fun for a great cause on Friday, January 31st at the Dare Education Foundation's Dueling Piano signature event.
Hello, this is Catherine of the Silver Bonsai Gallery in Manteo, North Carolina. My husband Ben and I would like to welcome you to explore our stunning collection of handmade treasures. Over the past 26 years, we have gathered a fantastic collection of art, jewelry, unique gifts, and more for every occasion. Enjoy a glimpse into our modern heirloom goldsmithing studio, where we create daily to keep our cases full of beautifully crafted silver, gold, and platinum jewelry. See the art of hand engraving and masterful goldsmithing techniques in action as you view our collections of ceramic, woodwork, metalwork, and more. And why wait? Visit us online at silverbonsai.com to see more right away. And of course, we will look forward to seeing you in person soon at Silver Bonsai on Manteo's main highway.
Yes, Kat and Ben over at the Silver Bonsai, as I said a few moments ago, would love to help you find that perfect gift for that special someone in your life. And if you want to party, come party with me. I'll be there at the Dare Education Foundation signature event, Dueling Pianos, happening on Friday, January 31st at 108 Budley in downtown Manteo. That's going to be a part, again, something to do, something for you to do. All money raised going back to a great cause. It's going to be fun. Guaranteed you'll have a good time. So go ahead and get your tickets. Hurry up because they're going quick. All right, let's jump into these events. Let's not waste any time. Everything I'm going to talk about and more can be found online at OuterBanksThisWeek.com. That's what we love to do here at Outer Banks This Week. Help you find things to do all the time. All parts of the year. We don't discriminate whether it be January or June, July or November, whatever. We want to help you find things to do to have a great time here on the Outer Banks. As I always like to start things off, though, make sure you support your local high school and middle school athletics, whether you're here on the Outer Banks or not. Wrestling, basketball, swimming, these kids, it could be their NBA finals. It could be their WrestleMania. It could be their Olympics. Swimming, that sort of thing, or even wrestling or basketball. But you get what I'm saying. This could be their prime time. Go out there and cheer them on, okay? I'm going to do my best to attend as many winter athletic events as possible. So, again, show these kids at the local high school and middle school athletics. Show them all the love that you can. Trivia nights, again, they're happening all up and down the beach. Live music across the board. There's karaoke nights as well. It's all found online at OuterBanksThisWeek.com. Tickets for the Dare Education Foundation's Dueling Piano signature event. Again, as I said a moment ago, they're online, or they're on sale. Go online to DareEducationFoundation.org for more information. The Misfit Bars, they have kicked off their holiday fun. Make sure you go listen to the standalone podcast we did for them for more information, or you can go online to MisfitsOBX.com. Hey, trivia nights with me at McGrath's Burger Shack happening every Wednesday starting at 6 o'clock. If you're hanging out with me, you're going to have a good time. I also, this coming Friday night, actually, you know what? Let me come back to that. There's lots of places that are doing Thanksgiving dinners on the Outer Banks. Lots of them. Let me just take a look and see who's doing the 17th annual Thanksgiving Day dinner starting at 10:30 in the morning at Bass Knight's Lone Cedar. Let's see, Thanksgiving buffet going on at Red Sky Cafe. Mulligan's is doing a Thanksgiving Day dinner. Diamond Shoals Restaurant in Buxton, they're doing Thanksgiving Day dinner. Also, one going on at the Froggy Dog in Avon that starts at 11 a.m. A lot of these starting at 11. Let's see. Thanksgiving dinner, though. Hold on. This is at Cafe Pamlico. That starts at 1 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day. NC Coast is also doing a Thanksgiving dinner up in Duck. And let's see. That's all that I have listed right here. I know that Jolly Rogers is also doing a Thanksgiving dinner. So there's nowhere. I mean, there's so many places on the Outer Banks. You shouldn't go hungry if you go to one of these spots and get something to eat. I know, what's his name? Warren Kressel out at Stickburn Barbecue in Columbia is doing a free Thanksgiving dinner. Okay. These are all things that you can go to and be a part of. All right. That way their tables are open. They're ready for you to come and eat with them. All right, back to what I was saying. So Friday the 29th, starting at 6 o'clock, another trivia night with me at Juan Cheese Marina. You can come out and hang with me, have some fun over at Juan Cheese Marina. I got all the questions lined up. I'm ready to go. They're going to be random questions, okay? There's no order to it, like set categories, like these 10 questions are based on this. I may end up doing that at some point, but I don't know yet. We'll see. But come hang out with me Friday the 29th at Juan Cheese Marina, starting at 6 o'clock. We're going to have trivia going on. Trivia not your thing. Hey, look, Bill and Friends is going to be at Bass Knight's Lone Cedar on the 29th as well, starting at 6. Bill, I'm telling you, Bill's a lot of fun, and he always has a party. There's always a party going on when he plays. You're guaranteed to have fun with Bill and Friends. Again, they're going to be at Lone Cedar on the 29th, right there on the Nags Head Manio Causeway. Let's see, Juan Cheese Christmas. Yeah, it's a must-do, all right? It's all day long, Saturday, November 30th at the Juan Cheese Community Building. Go on out there and attend that and have some fun, okay? You'll guaranteed to have some fun there. I know it. There's going to be crafters. There's going to be a craft show going on where you can buy some stuff, buy that perfect Christmas gift for someone. There's going to be the Christmas parade. There's going to be the lighting of the Juan Cheese Crab Pot Christmas tree. There's going to be so many different fun things. I believe Forget Me Not food truck's going to be out there. Yeah, this is happening this coming Saturday, November 30th, a Juan Cheese Christmas. Also, Marlins and Mistletoe. This is something going on at Pirates Cove from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the 30th as well. It's a sip, shop, and have some sweet treats. Let's take a look at OuterBanksThisWeek.com while I've got everything pulled up. Oh gosh, a Christmas Craft Village is going to be going on Friday the 29th at the Whalehead Club in Corolla. That looks like it'll be a lot of fun. Santa's going to visit the Chickamaucomico Life-Saving Station on the 29th as well. Let's take a look here. The other brothers are going to be at Fish Heads on Friday, November the 29th, starting at 6 o'clock. Oh, gosh. You can hang out with Santa on the 30th as well at Kitty Hawk Kites. Again, everything I'm mentioning right now can be found online at OuterBanksThisWeek.com. Hey, Jeremy Russell, this is I think this is the last day for Fish Heads. Saturday, November 30th, Jeremy Russell is going to help close Fish Heads down from 6 until 9. There's going to be a drain the bar party sort of thing, so going out, I'm willing to bet there's going to be some discounted beverages. Keep that in mind. So that's something you could do on Saturday evening starting at 6 o'clock at Fish Heads at Milepost 18.5 in Nags Head. The Soundside Holiday Market is going to be going on in Nags Head right there. I believe it's at the Dowdy Park. That's what it looks like. I'm looking at all these different events. I'm trying to read them off as I go. So there's going to be, again, lots of things going on this coming weekend. Let's see what's going on next week into December the 3rd, 4th, first flights. Yeah, okay, that's December 4th starts the Good Guys versus Cancer basketball tournament. That's going through the 7th. Oh, gosh, Wine Down Wednesday at Silver Bonsai. Wine Flight Wednesday at Inland Pamlico. Let's keep going, looking ahead. Let's go ahead and look at the following weekend. What's going on? Hey, the Manio Christmas tree lighting. Now, there's something a lot of fun. It's the first Friday. I guess first Friday is technically done. So, yeah, the Christmas tree lighting is happening in downtown Manio starting at 6 o'clock. My son will be singing with the Manio Elementary School chorus that evening. I'll be out there to hear him sing, and that'll be a lot of fun. So if you get a chance to come to the Christmas tree lighting in downtown Manio on Friday, December 6th, please do so. Hey, the very next day is the 50th annual Manio Christmas Parade. Starting at 10:30 in the morning, it goes from Manio High School. It loops downtown and swoops back around to the high school. Also, the 17th holiday tour of the Manio Preservation Trust, the tour of homes is happening that day as well. The Winter Wonderland at Manio Elementary School is going on that same day right after the parade is over. So many different things going on Saturday, December 7th, and on Friday, December 6th. Again, I would just suggest to see all of these things, you go to OuterBanksThisWeek.com and check it all out. Let's see here. There are some more things happening coming up. Okay, so Bethany Church of Wanchese is having their big fundraiser. It's a shrimp dinner, a turkey dinner, and a curbside bake sale at Bass Knight's Lone Cedar starting at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's Sunday, December the 8th. I'm sure you can get tickets. You can just pull right up and they'll sell you a plate right then and there. Kind Cocktails is having their holiday party. Let's click on this real quick. Let's see what's going on here. A wreath workshop with twigs and twine. It's going on in downtown Manio starting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on December the 8th. You can go to kindcocktails.com for more information. There's going to be a plethora of local vendors set up in the yard. It's a perfect opportunity to get your holiday gift shopping done while having fun and supporting local businesses. As always, a percentage of proceeds will go towards a local nonprofit. Yes, Holden, McCohen, Lexi, they're fantastic folks, and they do so much for the community. So if you can come out to this wreath workshop and with Twigs and Twine, it's this holiday party at Kind Cocktails, that would be awesome. Go online to kindcocktails.com for more information on that. Oh, what's coming up? More things. Again, like I said, every Wednesday night I'll be out at McGrath's Burger Shack starting at 6 o'clock. I'll be doing trivia there. I would love it if you came and did trivia with me. We always have a good time. Oh, I'm just scanning through the month of December. Hey, there's so many different things. Our calendar is so full up here. Just go online to outerbanksthisweek.com and take a look at it all, because there's just a lot to do. And I am thankful for each and every one of those individuals and the businesses that help find things for we locals. And those of you that come in town on vacation, things for y'all to do as well. It's very, very heartwarming. It's a very nice thing to see. Again, online, outerbanksthisweek.com, click on the events tab and just look for yourself. And I guarantee you're going to find something that you'll want to do. All right, hey, it's kind of a short episode. We're going to wrap this thing up. I'll do that when I come back. But first, a word from our friends over at Outer Banks Pest Control and ELS OBX. Electricity, something I don't mix well with at all, and that's why I only trust the folks at ELS OBX. ELS OBX offers a variety of services from custom electrical installations to lighting design. ELS OBX has the experience and know-how to complete any job. They're committed to providing the highest quality lighting and electrical installations or service at affordable prices. Visit them online at elsobx.com to get a brighter idea of how shockingly awesome they are. See what I did there? ELS OBX, electrical and lighting solutions you can count on. Let's be real. No one wants to deal with nasty varmints like mice, roaches, creepy crawlies, and critters. Leave that work to the experts at Outer Banks Pest Control. Outer Banks Pest Control is the best on the beach when it comes to eradicating those unwanted creatures. They've been in business for over 25 years with well over 100 years of combined exterminating experience. Specializing in both commercial and residential properties, Outer Banks Pest Control has all the tools and equipment necessary to take on any pesky job. They pride themselves on top quality customer service and workmanship. Hey, if the trucks ain't red and yellow, it just ain't the right fella. Outer Banks Pest Control, the best on the beach with a proven track record of excellence since the year 2000, and online at outerbanks-pestcontrol.com. All right, I don't believe I forgot anything. If I did, let me know. Podcast at outerbanksthisweek.com. Podcast at outerbanksthisweek.com. Send me an email. Let me know. I want to thank me for being on with me today. No, the week of Thanksgiving, I'm not going to ask anybody to be a guest or try to do anything crazy. Let's just let me handle it. I'll run through the gauntlet with everything, and I'll handle it all. But next week, I will have Brooke Sparks on with me. We're going to talk about the Wounded Warrior Project that she helps put on in Currituck County, and the fishing, the hunting, all the things. They bring a group of veterans in to have like a free hunt, a free fishing chart. I mean, there's so many different things tied into it. There's so many different people that pour into it. And I'm going to bring her on to talk more about that and how you can be a part of it and how you can help with putting it on, because I'm telling you, it's a fantastic thing that Brooke does. And I want to hear her talk about it, and hopefully it'll pull on your heartstrings enough to cause you to want to assist as well. So I'm going to have her on next week. All right, that's going to do it for this week of the Outer Banks This Week podcast. Please, for the love of the Lord, everyone, please have a very safe and happy Thanksgiving. It is my favorite holiday. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. I'm thankful for my wife, my kids. I mean, the list goes on and on. I'm thankful for God's love and mercy that he shows me on a daily basis, okay? There's so many things to be thankful for. I mean, I'm thankful for this country. I'm thankful for all of those that are giving aid to the ones out in Western North Carolina right now, because Lord knows they need all the help that they can get. I'm thankful that gosh, the list can go on and on, as I said, but I'm very thankful for my job. I'm very thankful to be able to do this as part of my job. So I'm thankful to the McCohen family. I'm thankful for Outer Banks this week, and I'm thankful for One Boat. So again, think about all your many blessings. Thank those that mean the most to you. And again, just be thankful this Thanksgiving, I guess. And it's Thanksgiving. So anyway, I'm out of here. Outer Banks This Week podcast, episode number 92, all brought to you by Kelly's Automotive in Manteo. Check them out online at kellysobxauto.com. Again, happy Thanksgiving to you all. And I will see y'all all again next week. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.
This has been another epic edition of the Outer Banks This Week podcast. Follow us on social media and be sure to listen every Thursday for a new episode.